Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I have another story that's coming out of our second favorite state, trifling ass Texas. So what's going on now in Texas, you ask? What's going on is that we have a 38-year-old woman. Her name is Kisha Young. She decided to take 4 of her kids and her friends' kids to a swimming pool. So she took the kids to a local swimming pool. She let them get wet and have a good old time. And then instead of allowing the kids to let their clothes dry or being smart and bringing a change of clothes for the children, she decides that it's okay for these kids to ride on the roof of her car in order to dry themselves off and not get her interior wet. This whole situation makes no damn sense whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and then I will come back with the rest of my comments.
Home from the swimming pool ends with 4 children injured and a mother is behind bars. Police say that all the children were riding outside and on top of the vehicle. The woman behind the wheel was allegedly drunk. CBS 11's Robbie Owens live from the Crowley jail to explain this. Robbie?
Well, Doug, police here in Crowley tell me they are still interviewing witnesses, and it's not clear whether the children wanted to ride on the trunk or whether the mother just didn't want to get her car wet. Either way, it was a decision that put several children in the hospital and the mother here behind bars.
What should have been a quick trip home Tuesday evening instead turned into a terrifying scene.
Heartbreaking.
Stephanie Wyvis, a mother of 2, lives on the street where the children were injured.
I at first thought some kids had been ran over playing out in the street, but wasn't the fact at all.
According to Crowley Police, 39-year-old Kisha Young left the Creekside Community pool with 6 children, hers and those of a family friend, riding on top of the car.
The children were riding on the trunk and hood of the vehicle because they were wet, and so they had wet clothing, and apparently they didn't want to get the inside of the vehicle wet.
Less than a quarter mile into the trip, the 4 children on the trunk fell off into the street.
And she didn't even realize, I don't think, that they had fallen off because she had driven down a little farther before I guess she realized that they were off the car.
According to Crowley Police, Young failed a field sobriety test at the scene. Neighbors say the case reads like a postcard for bad parenting.
Kids were really pretty banged up. One girl unconscious, had to be care-flighted out.
That child remains hospitalized. A relative leaving the Youngs' home today declined to be interviewed, but told us they are focusing on the children. Child Protective Services is investigating.
It's summertime, you want to have a good time, you want your kids to have a nice break from school, but you know, as a parent you have to know right from wrong because the kids don't.
The mother of the most seriously injured child was a passenger in the car, and police tell us that she could face additional charges as well. Ironically, neighbors tell us that they were shocked to learn about all of this, telling us that the Youngs always seem to be nice, protective parents. Live at the Crowley jail, Robbie Owens, CBS 11
All right,
News.
so you guys just watched that trifling ass story. You know, I don't understand what is wrong with some of these parents. When I tell y'all that common sense ain't so common, folks prove my point time and time again. Because I don't understand how, as a grown adult, you know what I'm saying, if your kids' clothes is wet, what makes you think that their wet, slippery clothes are not going to allow them to slip off your damn car? And then they said that the woman kept driving and didn't even realize that the kids had fallen off the car. What kind of shit is this? Why would you think it's okay for kids to hang on to your car and air dry as opposed to letting them sit in the car? So the interior of your car means more to you than your children's lives? And a lot of these kids got really severely hurt. One of her kids might end up permanently disabled. Was it worth it? And why would you take your kids swimming and not give them a change of clothes to get into the car? I mean, that's common sense. You know, whenever I take my boys to a pool, take them out swimming, I always make sure that they have a change of clothes because I don't want them getting in my car wet. That's what most adults do. Why would you just take kids to a swimming pool with just their swimming clothes on and then expect for them to ride on the trunk of your car? This woman is just insane. Her ass definitely needs to be locked up because this is some foolish ass shit that could have been prevented. This woman is a straight up idiot. Texas, lock this bitch up and throw away the damn key. Anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire trifling ass situation that's coming out of our second favorite state, trifling ass Texas. Damn it, Texas, y'all never cease to amaze me. Anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces.